nothing tickles my nothing fancies. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariam, aka Cypriot Sister Scents, and today I'm gonna do my current top 10 favorites. I've just realized this might be a top 11. Had to cheat a little bit. I couldn't narrow it down, it was really hard. I actually did do one of these a few years ago. This well and truly needed an update. Some of these in here are still in my top 10. So let's start with something easy schmeezy. La Belle by Jean Paul Gaultier, the original EDP version. There's a reason that this is one of my signature scents. I have a gazillion backups of this. I do have a bottle that's like down to there, it's literally almost finished. It's just grown and sweet. Got a gorgeous fruity pear, but it's like caramelized. It's got that sweetness that I love. No one really says this, but I genuinely find this quite incensey and a little bit smoky. I don't know why. This is so gorgeous. It's definitely one of those sweet ones without being too gourmand. It's just a perfect middle ground. Perfect signature scent. It's just something that I don't even have to think about. I know I'm gonna smell good if I wear this. Love, 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 love. Oh, speaking of love, we've got Love Don't Be Shy. Look at the coffret I have it in. This is in my top 10. This is in my top 10. This is in my top 10. Oh my god, this is my favorite Kilian in my entire collection. I cannot get enough of this. Guys, I feel like I just need to say I loved this from before I knew it was Rihanna's signature scent, and that's not the reason that I love it. Oh, it's so good. I just love it for me, and I've always loved this fragrance. How do you make orange blossoms such a gourmand? It's crazy. Love at first sniff. So feminine, but still quite young. A little bit flirty, happy-go-lucky, syrupy, sticky, sweet, cozy, gorgeous. I love it. You're gonna notice in my top 10 there's gonna be a lot of 99.9% of these are sweet. So yeah, this is in no particular order, by the way. Then we've got Scandal Le Parfum. First of all, this smells absolutely nothing like any of the other Scandals, the honey bombs. This should be in a completely different bottle if you ask me, in my opinion. So when I first smelt the sample of it, I liked it. I was expecting more of a honey bomb like in the other fragrances. It does have one of my favorite floral notes. It does have jasmine in there. This is a gorgeous, fluffy, salted caramel. And if it wasn't sweet enough, it's got vanilla in there as well. Like, it's just everything. It's so feminine. People do compare it to Hypnotic Poison by Dior. I think this is even nicer. I think this is sweeter. This is more gooey, fluffy, caramel. I did get a backup of this, and I'm trying not to do that, especially if they're not a discontinued fragrance, and they're always going to be widely available. But I needed a backup of this because I'm running through this bottle so quickly. I just want to smell like this all the time. I don't want to say it, but I personally feel like I wish this lasted and projected a little bit more. It probably lasts about 6 hours, but projection is very intimate. I have to overspray it, but even when you unless I'm going nose blind, I feel like that this doesn't stick around for very long like the other Scandals. And this is supposed to be a Le Parfum Intense. Feminine, young, bubbly, enjoyable, likable, mass pleasing, one of those. I love it so much. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Intense. This is one that's always going to be in my collection. When I run out, I'll run out and repurchase another. My favorite fragrances to wear when it's baking hot outside. I wanted to save it exclusively for holiday, but how often do we go holiday? Do you know what I mean? So I just wear this when it feels really nice and warm and hot and humid outside. It has a very crisp, almost tart apple and lemon in there. It's a very citrusy fragrance. This is definitely clean girl aesthetic to me. I just feel clean and crisp and put together when I wear this. I just feel like I can never be without Light Blue Intense. The original, Intense. The flankers, so yeah, really do love you Light Blue Intense. Kayali Vanilla Royale Sugared Patchouli. This is so strong, I don't even need to spray it. But I love this fragrance with my whole soul, guys. I will continue to buy backups of it because it is limited edition, but even if it wasn't limited edition, I will have to always, I feel like I need a backup of it, and I never want to be without this. It just smells so expensive, but it's so sweet, boozy, it's spicy. It does have a note of leather and oud in here, which does scare me when I read them, but I don't pick up any leather in this. It smells like a very expensive sugary oud. You know the Bahur sticks that you'd put on to burn? Imagine that covered in brown sugar. Creme brulee, it's just amazing. This is just in a league of its own. I love it so much. This is so amazing. Okay, so then we've got Sweetly Known by Kerosene. Guys, the longer I've owned this, the more and more I love this. It opens up with a spicy cardamom, but to be honest, the more I have this, the more my brain just ignores the cardamom. I feel like when I smell this, I don't even smell cardamom anymore. Very gooey caramel with a gorgeous spicy gingerbread-like touch. It has burnt match in there. It's got sugar in there. Without fail, every time I wear this, I get a compliment. People tell me I smell like a Yankee Candle. I smell like a gingerbread bakery. It's just a compliment magnet. The amount of times I've written this down for people as well because they just want to buy it. Insane performance, lasts ages, projects like crazy, smells unique. I have 3 kerosenes at the moment, thinking of another 2 to add to my collection, but as of now, this might be my favorite. This is definitely a fragrance I will not be able to live without. If this ever ran out, which I can't say anytime soon because this stuff's strong, but to be fair, I've made quite a dent in it, which makes me sad. This would 100% be a repurchase. This is in my collection for life. This should come to no surprise. I feel like so many people are talking about this. Bianco Latte by Giardini di Toscana. Yes, I've mastered how to say it now. This stuff's gorgeous. This is one of those where it doesn't matter how much you spray, it never gets cloying. It's airy, it's sweet, it's caramelly, so dessert-like without being sickly sweet. This is another freaking compliment magnet. This stops people in their tracks to ask you what you're wearing. This is stunning. It also layers so well with almost everything I own. If you ever want to sweeten anything up or add a little, you know, fluffiness to it, you know, I don't want to say it's gooey, it's more of an airy sweetness. I couldn't believe how quickly I put a dent in this as well. Like, I think I was using it, I think I had it for less than a month and I already used that much. Oh, don't remind me. There's no way this will not be in my collection. This will always have a place in my heart. It wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't talk about this fragrance, would it? Insolence by Guerlain. As soon as I sniff it, I swear it does that thing where it just lifts my mood. I love it so much. I don't want to talk your ear off anymore. I already told you guys, if all my fragrances were falling out of a building and I could only catch one fragrance, it's sweet, but it's powdery, it's unique, it's still likable, mass pleasing. Again, this is another compliment magnet. I always get compliments whenever I wear this. I think this is just a cozy, comforting juice color, really fits it. How can this not be in my top 10 for life? This will always be in my fragrance top 10 for life. Gourmand Boucoud by Giuseppe Perfumes. Oh my gosh, Gourmand Boucoud. What can I say? I do have a few fragrances from this house now, but for some reason this still sits at my top. I don't hear many people saying this, especially in the dry down, the very dry down. It resembles Bianco Latte so much. This is a gorgeous, gooey, milky caramel, bit smoky. I spoke about this already, but I was so scared to buy this before I smelt it because so many people said this smelled a bit like spoiled milk or baby milk. Where are people getting that from? I have no freaking idea. Did they get a bad batch? I don't know. It smells like a sweet, caramelized, smoky, a little bit burnt milk. It's a very comforting, cozy, gooey, cocooning caramel, and I can't get enough of Gourmand Boucoud. Then Chocolate Queen by Navitus. It's one of the most unique gourmands in my collection. It's a very dark chocolate, fudgy gourmand. It has a lot of booziness that kind of cuts through it. As it macerated, the woodiness kind of crept back into the background and the chocolate came more to the forefront. So I would say definitely let this sit and macerate. The longer you have this, gorgeous and rich and dense and creamy this gets. Now it's less woody, it's more creamy. Yeah, oh my god, see, it's just different when you spray it. It's stunning. Really expensive boozy dessert in a fancy restaurant. This is actually a very wearable fragrance. This is just a very wearable gourmand. Some gourmands, they just smell like straight up food, which I'm not mad about. This is one of those that you can wear and you can signature as well. If this runs out, I don't know if I'll ever finish this, but if it ever runs out, I would definitely get the new one with the little plaque on it. Rouge Smoking by BDK. I don't have any other BDK fragrances, and whenever I go to the store to smell them, nothing tickles my fancy the way Rouge Smoking does. This is a pretty gal fragrance. It has cherry in there, it's got some florals, but it's quite syrupy, a little bit powdery, very uber feminine. I love it. I can't get enough of this. For me personally, I feel like it doesn't perform as well as I wish it did, but it does last long, but I just feel like it doesn't project as much. I just feel pretty and sweet put together. It's maybe in the realm of Love Don't Be Shy because it's got that marshmallowy thing. This doesn't have marshmallow in it, but it gives that marshmallowy, syrupy kind of vibe. I just feel like for the price, come on. Why is it a sticker? Do you know what I mean? Rouge Smoking BDK. But yeah, top 11. It's hard anyway because I love all my fragrances. I generally don't really keep things that I don't like. I do love all my fragrances. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. Hello to all my new subbies. Don't forget to hit like on this video if you did enjoy it. It really helps push my channel out and it really motivates me to make more videos for you guys. And that's it really. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys! Oops, okay, this might be a top 11. Semi-baked good. I don't know how that sounds. And cringe and embarrassing and shut up. Yeah, anyway. Nothing tickles my fat nothing fancies mash up stained, but yeah.